2 days after the Grand Coalition cabinet was named, the men and women of the august house were back to business. A minute's silence in remembrance of the late clerk of the National Assembly, Samuel Ndindiri. But due to the uniqueness of this day, the media was allowed to plant cameras in the house, but with conditions.
I have instructed the electronic media covering the proceedings to ensure they only focus on the member on the floor and on the chair, but can also show the whole chamber at an angle without focusing on any other particular member.
But some want the Fourth Estate to be allowed to cover proceedings immediately.
Use this opportunity for you to make a firm ruling that we have a breakthrough in this country where the Ministry of Parliament is demystified to allow the media to be freely covering it.
House live broadcasting is a process underway. I think you're all aware of it. And we will have both the radio and the electronic television covering by the end of this year.
But even before business began, the issue of the sitting arrangement cropped up. A section of backbenchers ganged up and demanded that the sitting be adjourned until they form an opposition.
Is it in order, Mr. Speaker, for the ministers to sit on this side, Mr. Speaker, harassing the backbenchers? Mr. Speaker, can I ask the chair, Mr. Speaker, to request or to order the ministers to move where they belong so that we can deal with them, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable House to rule on whether the proceedings of the House should be suspended until an answer is given by the chair. We have not received any communication from the chair, and we need to know about it.
There is no official opposition in this parliament now. Official opposition is a party. It's provided for in the standing orders. You can only qualify to be an official opposition if you have 30 members and above.
In fact, Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who came late, was a victim of the situation. He sat on the opposition benches after failing to find a place at the right side of Mr. Speaker. The Speaker maintained that he will make the ruling on Thursday.
The rest of you can have a free sitting, but there's going to be a ruling made on Thursday, the 17th, and this matter is for now settled.
Meanwhile, leader of government business Kalonzo Musyoka had a rough time as he defended some cabinet ministers who did not turn up in the house to answer several questions regarding their ministries, notably Education Minister Sam Ongeri. He had been asked to give a ministerial statement on why money meant for free secondary education had not been released to schools. Transport Minister Chirao Mwakwere was also under fire as he explained the reason as to why there was an increase in road accidents. Parliament agreed to debate the accounts bill tabled by Finance Minister Amos Kimunya. A group of backbenchers had opposed that debate after he asked for Parliament to reduce the time for publication of the bill from the current 14 days to 7 days. The bill seeks to regulate the accounts sector. The 10th Parliament will have to pass far-reaching legislations coming at a very historic moment in the country. MPs will have to work extra hard, of course, to compensate some of the time which was lost during the post-election violence. Rashid Ronald, NTV, Parliament.